right, everybody, welcome. It's just a few minutes after 1. This is our specific training on getting our branding done for the backs of our cards, which is for the most reason why we're doing this is that, yes, we want to send kindness, gratitude, appreciation, celebration, all of those things. But, it is to build relationships so that we can build our businesses. And so that is the focus of this call today. So we're going to focus on the backs of our cards, the branding, giving you some ideas, not only of how to build those backs, but also the specific, the mechanics of building a back and some of the tools that you can build it in besides just the card system, which honestly right now is not that easy to do it in. It was actually even a little bit easier in the previous system. So we will actually even help you if you need personal help after this call. Kim is excellent in Canva. I have figured out Canva and have created a few backs, and I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to share my screen with you right now. So for those of us that weren't able to jump on live, this is being recorded. And let's jump into, let's go to send out cards. So we're going to go into send out cards, and I'm going to show you.
Real quick, what is the standard size card that you see most people using for like FSBOs, expireds, and birthday cards? What's the standard card?
Aaron, I would use just a 2-panel card. All right.
Like a 5x7.
5x7.
2-panel 5x7.
Yep. Gotcha. Yep. Now the other thing that you could use, and I don't have one as an example, but we've just come out with a new flat card. And Aaron, that's really cool. And this is the other thing is it still comes in an envelope. So it's more impactful, I think, than a postcard.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would use our cards that come in envelopes because it is that opening where still people will look at a postcard and maybe go, right? So, and I've sent 43 million postcards in my real estate and mortgage career. So I like the cards that they have to open. And of course, if it comes with a box of brownies, it is even better.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you those oops, sorry guys. All right. So this is my back office. And I'm going to show you the custom brand manager. And you're going to see now, in the new system, I am showing you the old system because it's still available to us, and it's going to be easier to create your brands in the old system versus doing it in your new system. And so for our class today, I'm going to create it in here. Actually, we're going to create them on Canva, and I'm going to show you how to create it in here both. And then I'm going to show you how it shows up in the new system. So we're going to actually create a back. Couple of backs. I'm going to create it in both systems. We're going to create a card. We're going to send some cards. We're going to add some brownies to it. We're going to do all of that. So y'all are going to get to have a really good picture of what does it look like. And then we're going to talk about what should the branding say, different ways to use the branding because we can change our branding on the back. Some things I have one message, other things I have a softer message of me on the back. But we're going to talk about all of that. Kim, jump in anytime you feel like it, hon. So this is the back, or this is the old system. And so I think Aaron and Kelly, I think both of you are in the new system. So I want to show you first what you would see when you sign in, okay? And I want to show you how you can get to the old system to where we can create this branding, okay? So in here, when the only place for you to be able to see the branding is when you physically go into the card and you've made the card and you'll actually go to the back panel. So we're going to do that to start. So I am going to go in here And I am going to create, honestly, I'm going to create a for sale by owner card because I just did this with Christina. I posted her branding in the site yesterday and we sent a for sale by owner card. I want to show you how simple it was. Now, she had already met with the person, okay? She had already met with them and we were thanking them for the meeting. But you could, if you are using a for sale by owner system like, you know, RedX or there's another one that's out of Utah. I can't remember the name of it, but there's services that you can get the expireds in the business.
Yeah, LandVoice is what I use.
Thank you. That's in Utah. That's the one I was thinking of. I used that for years and years and years. I've used that and RedX. So you'll get the names, right? Or you're out driving and you see a for sale by owner. That's better. You stop, you take a picture. That's what Christina did. She had a picture. So I'm going to show you how we can create this card. So we're going to go in, I'm going to scroll down and we're going to build our own card. And because I know that card that she did was horizontal, excuse me, I'm going to use the horizontal one and I'm going to do customize. Now, you see right here, it's $1.75, right? Because right now it doesn't know if this is a card that's included. And I don't, Aaron, are you on the 97 or 147?
I'm actually on the one before those came
The
out.
17?
I think I'm paying like $39 a month. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. So you're on the old system. That's 39 and you're fine. What I'm going to suggest to you, Aaron, just as soon as you can is flip to either that 97 or that 147. And we're going to show you why in this call today. But you're fine to stay on it. That system, that 39 plan is actually good until October. But because of how we're going to teach
What happens after October?
After October, the 39 plan, it will be the same, except the points will cost you more.
Oh, okay.
Right? And so, frankly, Aaron, you're not going to want to be on it. You're going to, I mean, for what we do, you want to be on the 97 or the 147. Okay?
Yeah. And you'll soon get a credit for your initial buy-in because that's the same thing mine as well. So you'll get a credit for that initial buy-in to put towards the campaign, which will be really nice too.
Yep.
So,
I get
I mean, you don't have to do anything now, but in the future.
But we want you to be thinking of that soon, and this is why. I sent 14 cards yesterday, Aaron. 14 heartfelt cards, and they were free. Okay? And I'm going to show you that because you're going to see it in my account because it's
Well, see, one thing for me is I just started my company last year. Now, I've been in real estate for about 5 years now, but I would just want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. If I'm not sending enough cards, I wouldn't want to be spending. I just want to make sure that I have a big enough client base to send enough cards to make it worth my while to pay $97.
Oh, absolutely. And we're going to show you that. So, because one of the big things that we focus on is expanding your network. Okay. So that's why that 97 is so important, or the 147, but you're fine where you are right now. You're fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. But we're going to show you the new system. All right. And we're going to show you how to use that new system.
Okay, great.
Okay. So right now, though, it does show it's $1.75 because I am on the 147 plan. And it does show that I'm going to pay for my postage. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and customize it. I could do a 2-panel, a 3-panel, a big card, a scroll. I could do a postcard or I could do a flat card. But for this example's sake, I am going to go ahead and just do the 2-panel, and I'm going to go next. And then I'm going to click on the little camera because that's where I'm going to load my photographs. And I may not have that card in here. So hold on just a second because I created her card in her account yesterday. So we can do that with you guys. We can log into your accounts and we can help you send cards. So this is a for sale by owner. And what she did is she put the house on the front and she put some text, which we can do that in the old system. Right now, I don't think I can put text on this front. Oh, wait, yes, I can. I'm a liar. Here we go. Look at that. See, I haven't even used this. I haven't used it. I've still been creating in the old system. So I'm going to put, what we did in this one is we just put the address, which was 021, and I'm not going to send this, so it really doesn't matter. This is just for example's sake. And it was I can't even remember the name of the property, so Drive. Now, what I can do is I can go in and highlight this. I can make it bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I can change the font, right? Make it something, I don't like that one. Let's make it like maybe something like that, right? And then I'm going to go to the next page or to the next panel, right? And what we did in hers, this was kind of fun. These clients were moving from Missouri to South Carolina. So what we did is we actually took 2 images, and I'm going to show you how we placed them. It was really kind of fun how we did them. Hold on just a second. And I click here, and I've got to upload these 2 images. All right, again, for example, so we put this really fun picture. I mean, we just did a map of South Carolina and one from Missouri, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not going to do that because you get the idea. Like you can put different pictures up here, right? So, and then what we said, her name I think was Elizabeth. You know, thanks for the opportunity to meet with you yesterday about helping you sell your home. I think we said something like looking forward to helping you close the chapter in St. Louis and open the next in South Carolina. All right, we just said something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, now if you get the if you got the in your packages, if you got the handwriting, I could make that my handwriting. If you've done the signatures, you could use your signature and insert your signature, right? Because those would show up in here. But for this example, I'm going to just put my name, right? If I wanted to change my font, I could change the font. I could change the color. I can make it bigger, right? I could change my coloring to orange. And when you want to like kind of see what you've done, if you click out into the white space, that's how you can, you know, go back in. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it and I'm going to send it. All right. So save and send. Yep. Save and send. And I'm going to go into my back and I'm going to want to edit my back. All right. Now that's my back there. Okay. And you can go in and you hit edit. There's the back. And if I want to do a different layout and put something else, again, I just did this to keep it real simple. And I'm going to show you how you can create it in the old system to whatever you want automatically to show up.
So that was a new system you just created it in, right?
In the new system, you just create it right on the spot, unless you've got like whatever you've created, it will stay there, right? That's going to be your default.
But are you in the new system right now or the old system?
New system. This
okay,
is
I thought so. I thought so.
Yep. So I'm going to show you what the old system looks like to create it. But I'm going to show you how you can change and create kind of on the fly. Mm-hmm. So what we're suggesting is if you want to keep it real simple, you can just, you know, click one of these and you can have a photo, you can have a logo, right? And then just put your contact information. What we did yesterday with Christina is we created a 5x7 size in Canva. We uploaded it as an image and then we selected this template and just slid the whole image in there. And I'm going to show you how we do that. Okay. So, excuse me. I'm going to put this here and I'm going to go back. Whoops, wait a minute. Continue.
Yeah, I would want something like a template that I can keep using again and again and just plug in a new picture for each FISBO so I'm not spending much time at it.
Right, exactly. And so what you can do is I'm going to keep this back right now, but I'm going to show you how we can create another one that are really just saved in your images, and you can just slide whatever back you want in each time. And
Hmm.
you can do the same thing there. I don't know if this count, well, you're not on the free plan anyway, so you can save all the cards you want and keep reusing them all the time because it's just going to charge you the points, right, Aaron?
Yep, and it's saying $1.75 there. So are you still paying $1.75 on top of the 147 a month?
No, so let me show you what this is going to look like. So as soon as I get ready to send this, I'm going to go add recipients, and I'm going to actually just send this to myself so you can see what it looks like. So here I am. I'm going to go done. And there was someone, and this is for the recording, I can't remember, I think it was you, Lisa. She said she hasn't been able to send cards because it just spins and spins and spins. It's going to spin because that's our issue right now. One of the glitches is the preview is still slow. It still will work. So just as long as you're okay with not being able to see a full preview, which sometimes you can. Sometimes I can go right through here and I can see all 4 of my, or 6, or however many panels I need to see, but it will still work. So you're going to go down here and you're going to see I am the person that this is going to. Now click ready to send. Look what it just did. It just crossed it out.
Oh, yeah.
Free card. Okay.
Yep.
All right. All I have to do is hit send and it's going to come to me. Does that make sense? And right,
Yep.
what this would say here is congratulations, you just made the world a better place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's X out of here. And I'm actually not going to send that to me because it's not a completed card. So I wouldn't want to ever show that to anybody. So, but I do send, especially because I am on the 97 and 147, I send free cards to myself all the time now because those are my examples. And when I'm out and talking to people, I show them, I give them a physical touch. All right. So let's now go back into, I'm going to go back to account and see over here in the corner. This is what it looks like. And if I want to go back to the old website, I'm going to click on the back. Here's the old site. And I'm now going to go under main menu. I want to go into custom brand manager. And now I'm going to show you where you can create in here. But before we do that, I'm going to take us into Canva and we're going to build a back. Okay, and I'm just going to give you some ideas. And Kim Gwen, if you want to jump in here, sister, just feel free. Okay. Background noise. What is that? That's really loud.
Is that mine? That's the airplane going by.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. No, that's good. It's gone. Okay. So we're going to switch over into Canva. And Canva's free. I actually pay for a paid version because I like I use this a lot, which you can see. I've created lots and lots and lots of marketing things. So this was one that we just created for Christina. And Christina had these graphics that we just kind of plugged and played in here. And so like that is an actual image that we put in here, but we could use your photo. You could use your logos. We can do a combination of both. All right. So what I'm going to do is just show you how we use this. So I'm going to create a new one. Canva. And I'm going to create custom dimensions. And if I'm creating my 5x7 card, I'm going to do inches. 5x7 design. And it's going to pull up my card or my image. And I want to maybe put some photos, or I want to put in, how about a photo and a logo? All right.
So Cheyenne, you may have said it, but is Canva a website that's related to send out cards, or is just another editing website?
Yep. So it's not related to send out cards, and I didn't say it. So thank you, Aaron. This is a completely separate tool. And it is really, it's just helpful, and it's just a little more user friendly, and there's just a lot more functionality that you can do with it.
Gotcha.
Yep. And it's,
It's like a photo grid for the PC, I guess. The photo grid's an app, and it does this, but I guess it's like that for PC.
Yep, I'm sure. Like there's Word Swag, there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's exactly what this is. So if we wanted to go in and add some photos, like this was, if I wanted to put in, like, here's my picture, right? So I wanted that to be my back. And let me see. I've got some logos. Let me see if we can get my logo to fit in here. All right. And sorry. Let's see here. I'm gonna get, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back here. Wait a minute. Kim Gwen, can you hear me? She must have off. I'm gonna do something different here. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And again, I'm just giving you kind of some just real simple.
Yeah, and then you can, I guess, place this into send out cards.
That's right, exactly. So
yeah, into a folder, and it always be there. So you just plug it in on each card.
Exactly. All right.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna give some quick to just show you how easy it is. Hold on just a second. Because now I want to put in, my information, right? Cheyenne. So I do kind of a different thing just because I don't like all of the marketing that we do as real estate agents, because I think if you can do some different things, makes it stand out, right? Is my realtor. I'm going to make this smaller. All right. And then I'm just going to put, you can change the colors in it. You can change the font in it. Again, I'm going to keep this real simple. And then I'm going to make, actually, come back here. And I'm going to make some smaller text, which is going to be like my contact information.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'll put in here, sell. Stop. Sell.
Selling homes left and right. You're next.
That's right. I love that. That's good. That's perfect. I love that. So I'm glad you're adding some, ideas, because that's where I think agents really struggle. It's like, okay, what do I do? How should I brand myself, right? HUSDLE.com, and I'm going to spread this out a little bit. And I could, if I wanted to, the thing I love about Canva is it makes you that purple line. It shows me everything is centered. And Kim, I'm going to let you share your screen because I want to show the few things that you created. Okay. All right? But I want to just show them how simple. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Like, I just want to show them you don't have to get all crazy. And the idea of, and that's a dumb color because my EXP is in blue. So you get it. You would use the right colors. You would use the right things. And maybe I even want a background color on this thing, which I can do this. Let's just say I wanted a red background. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Nothing fancy. This is just for example purposes. This isn't, I'm not taking any creativity into this. So I'm now going to go File, Save, and I'm going to download it, and you do it as a PNG, and it's going to download, and it's going to save in my, it saves in my Drive, in my Google Drive, save. And then I am going to go back, and I know that you can see my schizophrenia with how many tags I keep open here. And then what
Cheyenne,
yep.
Cheyenne, do you use the app much? Is it just as easy to create cards with the app as it is on the computer?
Yes. Okay. So to create the cards in the app is very, very simple, but you want to create your branding on a desktop. It is not, I don't
Gotcha.
do any of that stuff.
I mean, I guess once I have a template picture in there, like what you just did, I can do it quick on the app.
Yes, Aaron, it's very, in fact, most of the cards I send are on my phone. And there, I'm going to tell you, there's still some glitches, especially.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I'm on the road a lot, I actually have a company car, and when I see a FSBO or something, I'd like to just do it on the fly.
You can do it on the fly. We're going to show you exactly how to do it on the fly, Aaron. I'm doing a video of that over the weekend, and I'm going to literally video me going up to a FSBO, doing all the stuff that I do, sitting in my car, uploading their contact information, and I'm going to video all of it. It's so fast. It takes me 5 minutes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that template, okay, because I'm going to drag and drop that photo. First, I got to obviously upload it, right? And there it is. And I'm going to drag it and drop it right into here. All right. So there it is. And I'm going to click Done. And let's see, I don't think it covered the whole thing, which means I'm going to have to fix it. Oh, no, it did cover it. Okay, perfect. So there it is. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Done, and I'm going to make sure that that is my default, which it is. See the little green button? Now it's a default.
Yep.
Yep. Now let's go create a card, and let me show you what's going to show up instead of my little piggy in my picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to show up. We're going to do a quick, not campaign. Sorry, guys. We're going to do a quick card. We're going to just go send a birthday perfection card. Okay. Again, $1.75 plus the postage. I'm going to customize it. 2-panel. Next. Ding. I'm going to do 1 picture. Hope you're finding that spot on your birthday, right? I'm going to drop in some pictures. Ding. Let's just say it's a birthday from somebody you know on Facebook, right? You go through your Facebook. This is what I do every day. I go through Facebook, and I pick a minimum of 5 people that I'm going to acknowledge that day. That's part of my money-making activity, is I send 5 cards minimum to just people on Facebook that are in my sphere. And maybe they're business related, maybe they're not, right? Maybe there's someone I'm hoping to get business from. Maybe it's just like my cousin who it's his birthday, right? So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to drop in his picture. And so again, for this purpose, I'm just going to throw precious little Abby and AJ in here. These are, you know, these guys. And if I wanted to write a little thing, right, let's just pretend that it's AJ's birthday, right? AJ, hope.
So that hoping you find that sweet spot on your birthday, that's just a template birthday card within send out cards, right?
Yep, exactly. And you can overwrite that language, Aaron, if you want to. Hey, Miss Summer, glad you're on here with us. Hope you have an amazing birthday. Can't wait to see you when I am in Charlotte. Cheyenne. I'm just making this real simple. You can get it, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go to my back. Look what's there.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
let me show you something. You see that little white thing?
And what's on the front of the card?
What's on the front is this. The standard birthday perfection.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
right?
I got it.
That was just a standard card that we picked. We customized the inside. There's my back branding. Now, what I should have done when I saved that in my back, I should have stretched it out a little bit to make sure it covered that whole area. That's what that kind of that area where I had to put done. So we'll go back and fix that. But I just wanted to point that out. That will show up on the card, okay?
Okay.
If you're going to use a color background and you want it to cover, you've got to make sure, and I'm going to show you, we're going to go back and fix that. And then I go next, right?
Yep.
And then I'm going to go in, and if I wanted to add some brownies, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to type brownies, all right? And the little 2-packer is going to come out. 2-pack brownies, add for the gift. Here it is, right? And again, don't let that spinning make you think it's not working. It's just the preview that's not working. We can send cards, okay? Then I'm going to go down here. Of course, I would add AJ and Abby, and I call them Abby Dorable. Where's my little AJ and Abby Dorable? And there they are, right there, right? Ready to send. Okay, now look here. See, because I'm on the 147, my card's free. I'm paying $4.17 for my brownies, right? And I'm going to pay shipping of $4.23. Now, this is what it's going to do. This is my credit card that I have on file. It's going to look the same for all of you, whether you're on the old system or the new system, because once you get to the send portion, it goes right into the new system. So if you've been creating in the old, it now takes you into the new. So if you didn't have enough money in your points or your expenses, it's going to charge your credit card. So if I hit send, that's what it would charge me to send to them. Okay. Let's go back into, I'm going to X out of here. I'm going to, I want to go back into account. I'm going to go back into the old site because I want to go back into that branding, custom brand manager. And I'm going to go to this one and I'm going to click here. That's what lets me edit it. And I'm going to stretch this to make sure that it is, see the white that I left? I'm going to just pull it just a tiny bit. See where it's come over the edge?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Click done. And now it's set. Okay.
Yep.
Click done down here. Now, what I'm going to suggest for ease until they make it better in the new system, because I'm going to just be transparent. Like this makes me crazy how I have to go in and change that back in this new system. I want to create all the backs that I want to choose. And before I go and send the card, if I want one of my different backs, I'm gonna make it the default in the back system. And then I know when I create that card, once it pops out, it's gonna have the right card instead of trying to create it in the new one. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yep.
So is there a campaign manager, the brand manager in the new system yet? Were you able to figure that out, or is it just not?
Nope, it should be there. You know what was, did we go in yours? Was it not there?
Well, we were in yours and we were having trouble finding it. So we were switching back and forth between the two systems. So
Oh, I see what you're saying. Is there a brand manager? No, in the new system, there's
So
not.
how do you do that?
Okay.
Like one.
Let me show you. So
How would you do that?
in theory, this is how and I don't know if it's going to change. So we're in the new system. Let me show you how we're going to have to do. We're going to have to save all those images, guys, that I just created in Canva as an image. And then let me show you. So let's go create a card real quick.
Okay, I think I get
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to show you. It's going to make sense. And it's not going to be too hard once you get your what you want your whole entire back to look like, because then we'll pick that right. I'm going to show it real quick. So we're going to do this. It doesn't matter what the card is, customize. I'm not even going to do anything on the inside, okay? I'm going to go here. I'm not doing anything here. I'm going to go here. Now, what I could have done is this. Let's just say I want to change my layout, okay? I'm going to click this again. And what I would do is in my pictures, I would have, in my images, I would have that saved, right? So I'm going to actually do that real quick. Where are my images here? Catalog.
That makes it a little bit easier.
It actually will. Once they're created back there, it will be really easy.
Yeah.
Why is this? Oh, here, that's why. All right, hold on. Let me collect this again. Let me do this next. Ding, ding. And I think why this isn't working is because I did something funky. Okay.
Gotcha.
Right. Now hold on just a second. Where are my photos? Oh, I know why. Okay. I'm going to go back. So I would click this, and then when I click on this, that's going to then take me to my images, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so you would just want your entire, whatever you want your back to look like. Other than that, you got to piecemeal it together, right? If I
Yeah.
do that, then I'm going to have to do that each time.
I actually prefer it this way because on the old system, there wasn't enough options for the back.
Yep.
So this is actually going to be, I think, easier for me.
Yeah, well, and now that I'm actually sitting here saying this, now this makes sense. I was just thinking, and it's hard, definitely, it is hard on the mobile device, at least on Android right now, just some of the functionality of it. Apparently, iOS, Apple's are much better. So they were geared up, I think, more for the Apple phones. So if you've got an Apple, that's great. If Android, there's still some challenges. So, so you definitely want to have, like Erin, you want to have your back figured out, and that's your default, so that when you're out during the day, because it is really easy to just send a quick card on the phone.
Yep. That's what I've got to get into place. It'll be easier for me.
Yep.
Because right now I don't have any templates in place.
Yep. So we can get you, and it is powerful to obviously take a picture of their house or some cool feature of their house. Like one of the houses I just took had a fun mailbox. So I took a picture of the house and the mailbox, right? So you can do a few things like that. But we all know that the gold is in the follow-up. So it may take more than one card and brownies to get an opportunity. And so what we're creating is an 8-card campaign that will go out every single week. So the first card would be a card in the brownies, which is going to give your big whoosh, right? And then we're going to send a card every single week, because we know statistically that for sell by owners list their property, if it doesn't sell, they list within 60 days is typical of a for sale.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, so we've gone through Canva. Kim, I'm going to unshare. Oh, go ahead. I'm going to unshare. I want you to just share some of the stuff that you've been creating in Canva. So go ahead.
Okay. I was actually testing something, so we can test it together, actually. Let me just do this. Okay. All right, sorry. You'll have to forgive my very messy desktop on my computer. I've been in non-delete mode for a while now. Woo, that's a mess right there. Okay. All right, this is what I wanted to check really quick, so just give me a second. I am a huge Canva, obviously. Okay, yes, it works. Okay, so this is what I like to do in Canva to make things easier. I had done all my things in the old system, but so there's a few. Write these down. There is a the custom dimensions for the back of a card is 1613 by 2250. So just remember that 1613 by 2250.
Oh, so that's not in inches. That's going to be the pixels.
That's going to be in pixels.
Perfect.
Okay. So when you're in Canva, but this is where it gets a little like, do I want to do this or do I want to do that? Okay. So you could go up here and do custom dimensions, and you could do your width and height. So this is where I would put 1613 by 2250, right? And then I would push design. Now that is going to take you to a blank custom like this, and you will have to build this from scratch. Okay. If you're creative and you want to do that, perfect. But if not, I'm going to show you a little bit easier way that you may have to tweak.
Awesome. Thanks, Kim.
Okay. So that is the custom one. That's what you want to do it. So this is what I would suggest doing if you want, and you can play around with this and do as many things as you want to. There's 3 things that I like. I like the business card. I like the invitation, these 2 ones, and then the social media graphic. Okay, those 3 things. Now, if I was to do the invitation one, I would click on this because what that is that is the size of a 5x7. It's a little bit bigger. So all you have to do now, see, when you click on one of their pre-made things, you're giving tons of pre-made templates over here that are already designed for you. Now, these are invitations, obviously, but it is so easy to take one of these and create a custom back for your card, right? I could easily take that one right there, pop my name where it says love is love, and put some information down there. Make that, bam, a custom card, right? I could take this one. This would be an easy one that I could take and do a custom card. Sorry, Erin, I'm showing some girly stuff, but there's stuff in there too. But I could easily take this, right, and make this a custom card. This is all templates. These are all text boxes right here. You can delete or do whatever you want. Find something that fits your personality that's already here that you could take, and you could build a few custom backs using these pre-made templates. All right, so that's my first one. There is a really cool one like this one. Like that would be a cool back to do for a real estate agent, right? You know, you could just do that. You could put your name, you could put some contact, you could put a little quote in there. So that's my tip number one when it comes to custom back. Then what you would want to do is after you're done, you are just going to download it into a JPEG or a PNG, and then you're going to go to your send out cards and upload it as a photo. Okay, and that's what I did. That's what I did right here. I actually just took one of those templates that were already designed. It was in here this worship night, and I immediately just uploaded it as a JPEG, and I put it in, and this was my back. So it does fit. Fits perfectly. It's a little bit bigger on the sides, but so that's easy peasy. Like you can just pick one of these templates, throw them into a back. All right. If you wanted to do I always like to have a business card pre-made in JPEG form because these are things that you can put anywhere. Shoot, you can do it in your email signature if you wanted to, and pick a business card. And then guess what? Download it as a JPEG. And then you can pop that in the back of your card. Okay? I mean, it's use what these people, I mean, these are professional graphic artists that have done these. So use what these people have done. And this one right here, you just click on it because it's the first one that I saw with the picture. All you got to do is just change this picture out right here. And you can put your face right there.
Do that. Put your face there, Kim. Show them how to do that.
Okay. Hold on.
That's a great. And that's that first image that I had of mine. That's exactly what I did. I took one of the images.
Yeah. Let's see right here. Okay. I'm just going to drag it over. Oh, it has to acknowledge it. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Then I can go in here, and this may take a little bit, but I can go in there and I can push my photo down a little bit further. Oh, be careful. Okay, there's just tons of stuff that you can do in here, and then you'll want to expand this one out. But all of these are already made for you, right? So just play around with this. I mean, all it is just text boxes. It's text box, and it's so I could play around with this, and then I'm going to move that over. I mean, you could move anything over, okay? You could even twirl this, which is what I would do because it's not wanting to do right. And that was the first one that I saw with a picture in it. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Y'all are in my way down here. I'm moving you guys around. But you can turn this and there. Okay. And then I'll move this back. Right, and all you got to do is just click on that. You can change anything. I'm going to put my name in, and now you have, I mean, obviously, you know, to click on the text boxes and do whatever you want. You can delete any of the text boxes over here. Right here, you can delete that whole thing. Obviously, I'd want to take the little fork and knife off, and so I'll delete that. And every time I move you guys, I guess you can't tell that I'm moving you guys around. Oh. Okay. Anyhow, so So make a business card and download it as a JPEG. That's two things. So now you have a full back, and now you have a business card JPEG that you can pop in. The social media graph, the reason I like the social media graph is because I like the templates. These templates are designed for social media. So you're going to see a lot of cool different things, right? These templates are designed to do like a post or whatever. So these are going to be a lot easier. They're going to be more eye-catching kind of for the back of your cards, right? And so pick, like Cheyenne, there's that template that you use, right?
And I just see how that one's green.
Yeah, and just change the color.
Yep, yeah, you can change that green to whatever color you want.
Yeah, I mean, use the templates in place, especially if you don't have time. And these look so good. And then again, download them as a JPEG, pop them in the back of your card. Now, these are going to be different sizes. Obviously, the business card is that. The full view, this can fit easily into one of the, if you go to the back of the prompt editor, this is going to fit into like one of these, right? Okay. So if you would pick that back, then I would put in ones that I've made up. These are my 3 ones. I'm testing them. Okay. So this one has my picture, and it's showing it being squeezed like that. It does not show up when I got it in the mail. I did a test run on it.
And can I recommend that, guys?
Yeah.
If you want to really know what it's going to look like, especially if you're on the 97 or 147, but even if you're on any of the other plans, because the cards are so cheap, I send cards to myself too, right? And so I know exactly what my back is going to look like when it goes out. And I do like that one that we created first for me that covered the whole entire card. Yeah. I love this size that Kim is showing us right now, and that's what it looks like on the back of a card.
It does. And it fit perfectly. The social, so if you use that social media graph, it will fit. It may look stretchy like that. It's just the way it is right now. But in this one, you see that I just took a picture of myself. Now, if you ever get professional pictures taken, I get them taken a lot. Make sure and tell your photographer to leave space. This is considered white space on a photo, okay? And so this is really, really important when you're doing a lot of different graphics. They look great because you want to leave space to start putting verbiage on your photos, okay? So so I work with a photographer often, but I always say, hey, if you're doing a headshot of me, do a few that leaves white space on the side. Okay, that's my tip. But so I like this one. Now this one just shows me casually drinking coffee, a quote, and I used my computer screen for my name. I put committed to community on there because I do a lot of networking with businesses. So I'm not just a realtor, and I wanted to show that. This one is a little bit more casual. It's just something that has a casual shot of me in it. It's not a professional picture. And again, committed to community, Kim Gwen. And this one I put realtor neighbor on because this is kind of what I would send out to my neighborhood. I want them to get to know me, and I'm a real person, and I'm not like in a professional shot here. It's just really simple. This one, I also, all of these were created in Canva. This one is just a templated one that says my name, realtor, my phone number, and my Facebook page, and committed to community. Because what this is going to do for people is it's going to intrigue them to come and stalk me on Facebook. Okay? Because I may send this out to someone I met at a networking group or someone I want to meet. And in the inside, I'm just going to put thank you, Kim, or with gratitude, Kim. And they're going to be like, who's Kim? You're going to turn it over and it's going to say Kim Gwen Realtor. And if you're like me, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, who is that? Like, who is that? And what are they going to do? They're going to go to my Facebook page and they're going to look for me. So those are just 3 examples, but use the templates. And I did give you, like I said, the custom dimensions, and that's fine if you want to start from scratch, but start picking a few of these on the templates. And
Cheyenne and Kim, the birthday cards that y'all are sending out to your clients, do y'all have a template that you're sending where they're automatically sending on the birthday where you don't have to go in and enter a picture every time? Because once you have a substantial client base, it seems like it will be very time consuming to pick pictures of your clients and post them on each of the cards if you have 500 people in your client base and birthday cards are going out all the time.
It's not. So first of all, we're gonna have to do a little bit of mind stuff here. Because I hear agents, oh, it's gonna take so much time. It's gonna take so much time. It's the best time that you can spend in your business. It is absolutely the best money making activity, and I've done 10,000 money making activities. All right. So that's why you got to bring it down into smaller portion. So let's just say you do have a sphere of 500 people in your CRM, in your send out card CRM. You can do a couple of things, Erin. You can just pick birthday cards, and maybe you have 3 or 4 or 5 birthday cards, and you have 5 different campaigns. You add this person into that campaign, the next person goes into the next campaign, but they're all a 1 card campaign, and they're all different birthdays. So maybe you have women birthdays, maybe you have children birthdays, and you've got 3 for each, but you set them in a 1 card campaign, and you add George to that one, and then Fred, he goes to the next guy one, right? So that they're not all getting the same cards, because especially if you live in a small town and people know each other, they're like, oh good, he doesn't even send out. Now if you wanted to do this, and this is what we've been teaching, is okay, if you are busy, and I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to say this, most agents aren't busy doing the right things, okay? So we're busy doing a bunch of shit that doesn't build nothing, okay? So, but let's just say you truly are a very busy, successful real estate agent and you want to make this tool work for you. Set 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 campaigns up. An after I meet you campaign, and after an open house campaign, an expired campaign, a for sale by owner campaign, an after closing campaign, right? There's 5 campaigns. Those are kind of the obvious in real estate. Do those campaigns and figure out how many cards you want to go. I already said in the FSBO, 8. Expired would be 8. After closing on a transaction and I want to stay in touch with you 5 times over the next year, right? So what you could do is you could create a 4-card campaign that would all go out automatically, and it would be Happy Spring, 4th of July, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Let's just say we did 6. Okay, so 5 cards, and then your 6th would be this, Erin. If you're that busy, then you need to be thinking about a $10 to $15 an hour assistant. Okay, all of us, if we are busy and we're truly, if we're making 6 figures a year, or and middle 6 figures, you need an assistant, and they can do this job. But until then, or until you get your mind around that maybe you need an assistant, every morning you have your people's, their birthdays are going to come up, right? And I'm just saying birthdays because I'm giving an example. And you just pull in and your friends on Facebook with them, and you pick 1 card and you pull 2 or 3 pictures off, and you do a very personal little birthday. And you do 3 of those a day. It'll take you 5 minutes. I promise it's not going to take more than 5 minutes. I did 14 in an hour yesterday, and I pulled lots of pictures and stuff in, okay? So you can get that fast with it, which means it's possible. And no one's as busy as me. I'm a farmer and pigs, and I'm doing all this stuff, okay? So it can be done. But I use my pockets of time very smart. And just like you said, Erin, you're out in your car, you can do those, right? You can do those in your cell phone very easily, right? The other thing that you can do is, if you want just a standard birthday card to go out, do your 5 cards a year, all right? And we pick a few different birthday cards to go out in those campaigns. Then every day you just say, you know what? I'm going to do 5 heartfelt cards a day. And that means I get up in the morning and I go to Facebook, or I know that even if it's not Facebook, I just know that somebody just had a grandbaby, or I know someone just ran a marathon, or I know someone just had someone die. Even if there's not personal photos, because it doesn't matter if there's personal photos. But if you can, it's just more impactful. They don't throw it away, right? Because it's got them on the front. It is the best use of your time. If you get nothing else in marketing done that day, it's the best marketing you'll do. Period. End of story. And I've done 2,500 deals. I've spent $500,000 on marketing. I have expertise in this area. This is the simplest, cheapest thing and most powerful that you don't want to let go in a day. Don't let your day go and you haven't sent out 5 cards. So what Kim and I came up with, go ahead, Aaron.
Cheyenne, those cards you created, is it where you could shoot them to me where I can have them, the birthday card and the other card, the FSBO card?
And so Kim and I are creating the FSBO campaign right now, and absolutely we can share with you, okay? So let me tell you the cards that I've been sending. I have been sending, because I'm on Facebook, I literally go into Facebook and I find events every day. And it's so easy, Aaron. Marathon, babies. I mean, shit, people post what food they eat. Okay.
Dogs. What dog they got?
Dogs. Oh, do you know how sadly I've had a bunch of friends lose their dogs this year? So I've been sending sympathy. So the front of the card is just, we have 25,000 cards, right, Aaron? So I a sympathy card. On the inside, like one of my good friends, Mitch, they just lost their Chihuahua. And he posted a picture. I put the Chihuahua, I spread it out on a three panel. Okay, so a big card like this. I put their sweet puppy across the front, and on the back I just said, "I'm sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry." And honestly, I found a really sweet little pet quote. He called me and he's like, they had just gotten back from vacation. He said, both my wife, he's like, "Where did you get that picture?" I'm like, "You posted on, like you just had posted on Facebook." But he said, "Cheyenne," he goes, "I'm going to tell you, that meant so much to us to have our puppy on like like we have a picture of our puppy,
Yeah.
And so I'm just telling you that is currency that once you get it, Aaron, I swear to God, you will sit 3 hours and send cards because you don't have to do nothing else marketing the rest of the day.
Yeah.
They don't want to see our just listeds. They don't want to see all that stuff. They don't care. They want to see stuff about them.
No, I agree.
Yeah. So,
And when you and the truth is, and that's kind of I had concern with time and stuff. When you get to the point where it's rolling in like that, and you have a client base, then I'll hire a VA to do the stuff that I can't do. So.
And we're honestly, Aaron, you're in this group because I've had my own company. I've had a large team. I've been a single agent. It's been me just and an assistant. I've had 6 assistants. We're going to share that because that is part of growing your business is when is it time to have an assistant? When is it time to have that?
I'm working in that direction, and my wife, she does a lot for me, but I'm getting ready to add 2 other agents to my team. I opened my company last year, but no, that's definitely in the making. I'm working toward it.
That's good.
Does anybody want us to create their back for them on the call? And we're happy to do that. Or if you want one-on-ones, we're happy to do a one-on-one and help you create stuff. Or if you want to create your own and send it over and say, "Hey, how does this look? What do you think about this?" You can post them in the group and say, "Hey guys, which one do you like? Do you like this one or this one? This is what this group is supposed to be for."
I may want y'all to do that, Cheyenne. I'm on. If this video is recorded, right?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get my wife to watch it and see if she can help with it.
Perfect. But if she needs help, because that's what I did yesterday, Christine and I spent 2 hours. We created the whole backs. We sent out that for sale by owner. We got her group set up, back in her categories. I mean, we just got her set up. We will do that for each and every one of you because this is the problem. If you don't use the system, you're going to cancel it because you're going to go, "Oh, I just bought one more thing that I didn't use."
Yeah.
And it's the most powerful thing you'll ever use, and it'll change everything.
Yeah.
Right? So we want to help you. So if we've got to take 2 hours just to freaking get 10 cards out for you and get some campaigns created, we'll do it. Okay?
I appreciate that.
All right. Good. Any questions? All right. Let's see here. Kelly, groups are hard to set up in the new system. Yep, Kelly, they are, and they're going to fix that. So for right now, Kelly, did you sign up in the old or in the new? Just, you can just type it in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself, hun, whatever you feel like. So how do you get rid of the clouds? How do you get rid of the clouds? The clouds in, oh, I think you're talking about the images. I think Kim just showed us a better way around creating just use those images, or use the templates that are already in there. That's probably.
Excuse me, where will this video be posted? I'm about to have to head out.
Nope, that's okay, because we're done. We're going to finish
Okay.
up. It's going to be posted in the group. Just as soon as I'm done, I'll post it in there, Aaron.
Okay, thank y'all for all your help.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you,
Have a
Aaron.
great
See
afternoon.
y'all.
Yep, bye. Brenda, is that you typing?
No, I'm packing for my showings that I'm working on getting to this afternoon.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've worked on 3 contracts this morning. I'm rocking it.
You are freaking rocking it, girl.
Woo! Oh, Brenda.
So proud of you. Yes. Yes. So proud of you. I know
Thank you.
we big time shouted you out. We're real proud of you.
I know. I appreciate
I was
it.
really thinking of that today.
Just keep doing. Go for the nose, Brenda. Go for the nose. I've been celebrating nose all the time. Go for the. You gotta go. You gotta go to those no's to get the yeses. You gotta go
Okay,
to
groups are hard to set up. Old, new. Old, then new. I started the old system and now I'm 147. Okay, all right. So you're in the 147, but you still can jump back to the old system. And so I'm going to show you, Kelly. I'm going to share my screen real quick, and then we're going to end this call. I'm going to share. I want to show you how you go back into the old and create your groups there for right now. But I do know that the groups are going to be, it's going to be easier in the new system. So when you go into the back and you go into your groups, you're going to obviously create your groups. So if I wanted like I'm just going to use this for like our relationship, the relationship agent. And so I know that you're people in here. But you can see I've got my sphere, I've got my BNI. So I create everything here. Kelly, my question to you is, have you tried to pull a group in the new system and send one card to that group? Have you tried doing that yet? I'm going to unshare, stop share. Because that's, honestly, I'm going to try that real quick. I want to see how we find that. Have you done that yet, Kim? Have you tried to do a group send in the new system yet?
No, I have not.
All right, so let's just do that and let's figure it out, because I haven't either. So if we go into relationships, let's see how we search in groups. Campaign, send card. Because I don't know how, groups. Okay, here, there's our groups. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so the button's up there. So if I wanted to send something to...
You're not on group share. I mean, you're not on screen share.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kim. All right, let's go back. So I'm going to go back to my relationships. Okay, so this is in the new screen. Let's see. All right, so you can toggle between groups and contacts. So right now you can see all my contacts, and then there's my groups here. So if I wanted to send everyone in my group a card, so let's just do like my chaplaincy, right? And I want to do chaplaincy and then send card. Okay, so let's just do like, I'm going to just do a thinking of you, because honestly, I'd love to see what this looks like. Let's see what now this is not going to be free, right? Oh, yes, it will, because I have 100 group sends. It will be free. In theory, it will be free. Okay, let's see. Okay, so just because, how about, so these are people I'm chaplains with, guys. So what should I send to them? How about, Sorry.
Let's say I care about you. Yeah.
This is off the cuff, so hold on just a second. Spring is in the air, warmth is in the heart. Let's just do something simple like that, okay? All right, so now it shows this, and I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do a 2-panel. I'm gonna go next. My thing's gonna be on the front. I'm going to, oh, you know what? I actually think, hold on. This literally is where, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to my social media. So this is gonna pull my Facebook. And I think that I actually have the picture of my,
Group.
yeah, my chaplaincy group. I'm pretty sure that they're in here in my social media. Sorry, this is taking a second.
Pigs, and more pigs.
Oh, I know. Do I have enough pigs? Exactly. All right, wait a minute. Let's see if my chaplaincy's in here. Oh, I must not. Okay, so let's do a different group. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Cancel, continue. I'm gonna go. So my changes are gonna stay. All right, so I'm gonna go into my relationships. I'm gonna go into I'm not gonna do chaplaincy. Let's just do, because I wanna send it, because I wanna see, I don't know how many friends I have, but let's see, because I don't even know I might not have anything. Do I have members? Isabel's only in there. Sorry, guys. I hate doing this, but.
You only have one friend?
Well, and Isabel's my own friend. Hold on.
That's a good one to have, though.
All right, hold on. So here's my send out cards. Let's do this. Send card, and let's just do a motivational one, okay? So let's do, where's motivational? Let's get rid of just because. So I have to get filter search, all cards. And then let's do motivational. And let's see what comes up. All right, I'm just sending this to everyone. Let the future in. How about that? Does that sound good?
That's awesome.
Don't forget to add your, okay, all right, so there we go. So let the future in. Love this. All right, come on, next. There we go. Good luck. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna insert their first name so that this is customized to everybody, right? What a journey we have all embarked on. So excited to be on this road with you. I'm expecting amazing things and lifelong. Lifelong, is that one word? Lifelong?
I don't know.
Are being formed each and every day. Run into your nose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm not even going to put anything on the other side because, again, I want to just see. Okay, so let's see what my back is. Oh, and I don't want that back. So let's go layouts, right? And let's do, what did I have before? Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I do not want that to go out. So.
Just do a layout, yeah, Cheyenne, and then put one of your pictures in and do it with the text. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do my pigs. I mean, who doesn't love the babies?
They're pretty cute.
They are cute, my sweet babies. And then, oh my God, look at that's what they look like when they're grown. Big ol'. All right. And you know what? I'm going to do one of our team.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
one of
And
you.
you in the car.
You got one with your arms raised. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so we'll do that one. And then we've got one with our team. Okay. So there's our team.
Yep.
And then, yep. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to add. All right. Okay. Let's see what it does. Updating my order. Thinking. This is cool. So we've never done this. We're doing a whole group send.
Cheyenne Kelly said that her daughter loves pigs. You're gonna have to send her a card of.
Kelly, will you put if you're okay, if you want to give me your address, I will totally send. I will send you a card loaded up with pig pictures for your.
Do like the 3 channel card of nothing but pigs.
3 channel, and it'll be all pigs. And give me her name, and we'll put her name on it. That'll be awesome. Oh, I love that. And let me tell you, Kelly, they're the sweetest pigs you've ever seen.
Yeah.
All right, come on. You know what it's doing? I wonder how many people I have. Come on. So last night I tried to just do a campaign and set up a campaign and send it out, and it wasn't working. It charged me the wrong thing, and it charged me all at one time. So Jenny's having them check that out today. All right, why is this taking so long? Come on. All right, I'm going to cancel let's see. I'm gonna stop the share. I'm gonna end this because we've been going 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna stop the